Previously on Kingdom Come Deliverance.
What actually happened to you in Skalitz?
That's a long story. Not a very cheerful one. It was a day like any other. Another ordinary day in my ordinary life. Here, chickie, chickie, chickie. Here.
There we go,
girls.
see? That ain't
Fill your
hard.
beaks.
Her stamina sucks.
Carrying something shiny to its nest. Listen.
There we go.
What? Oh my god! You traitor!
So we'll get lost in the dark then. Samuel has nothing to do with this. I found the silver in the mine.
Not so loud. Oh, good work, lass. Leave it here, and I'll take care of everything.
Oh no. No, you can't. You can't do this to me. Oh. No.
Fuck's sake.
Thank you for telling me about everything, Teresa.
And now, the continuation. Alright, so last time we did a woman's lot. This time, since we're trying to distance ourselves from the main missions in hopes that we'll be able to find a workaround for that glitch that is currently stopping our progress, now we're going to talk to Hans Capon, who is a quest giver active on the map for us.
Well, if it isn't the world-renowned victor of the rat-eye tourney, Henry of Skalitz.
How goes it, sir? Are you recovered?
I am, for all the good it does. The boredom here. The only thing I have to read is the Bible, and the Hanush won't let anyone near me but the priest. Have you any idea the monotonous drivel that fella comes out with?
This world is but a trial, be repentant.
He talks to me as if I'm about to breathe my last. Actually, he talks to me as if I were already dead. Listen, Henry, won't you come with me to the Ratte Baths? I need a change of scene before moss starts growing on me.
Why to the baths?
Well, a hot bath does a man good.
It does. Which is why you can bath here anytime you like.
Have you ever seen Clara, the bathhouse wench? Henry, she's a beauty. If I didn't know better, I'd say I was in love with her.
How much time do you want to spend there?
I don't know yet, but at least a few days. Bathing in mud wraps during the day, and in the evening, fun. What'd you say? Will you join me?
But what about your wounds, sir?
Well, I won't lie to you, it hurts like the devil. But I'd rather hobble along with a cane, howling in pain, than listen to a selection of the most boring passages from the Gospels for one more minute.
Why not? When do you want to go?
I shall go there right away, but wait until at least dusk to join me. I'll have company there.
All right, I'll come and join you there.
Alright, so in the evening we gotta go meet Hans Capon at the bathhouse. So I think in the interim we're going to have to put on a more civilian-looking outfit. No reason to go to the bathhouse wearing full plate armor. So let's pick it up in the evening at the bathhouse.
Hey!
Alright, well, this mission isn't working, so let's try a different one. I'm getting a little bummed out that everything seems to be so glitched out.
God be with you.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
All right, let's fight then, if you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating two other regular brawlers, Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet.
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that, got it?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labour, but you've got coin.
Alright, so we're gonna do me a favor and punch me. So first we gotta go beat Stephen and Ringlet, and then we'll be able to beat Milan. So we'll pick it up when we find either Stephen or Ringlet. Alright.
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me until I beat you.
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me. What do you say?
Sure.
Take care now.
2 grosch, and this is highway robbery. Got my fancy clothes on and everything, and I'm still whopping him. Yeah! I beat Steven. Now we just gotta go fight Ringlet, I believe is next. Let's go. Here's our good pal, Ringlet.
God be with you.
And with you.
Aren't you Ringlet? Milan says I have to beat you before he'll take me on.
And you're that blacksmith's lad, right? What do you want out of it? You're not living in the dirt here like the rest of us.
Maybe not. But why shouldn't I try and beat some coin out of him too?
Yeah, and you can pass it on to us that need it. If you want to fight me, you dandy, then pay up. Or fuck off.
Rude.
Take care now.
I'm gonna take this one out. Aw, what a wuss. He folded in no time. Alright, well now we just have to fight Milan. I feel like we can do this all in a night.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding. And I made a groschen or two in bets.
What are you
You Skalitz fellows are good for my purse.
Man, I'm glad.
May the Lord watch over.
Alright, let's do this, Milan. Hey, you gotta hit it on me. That's funny, Ringlet hadn't even gotten out of the ring yet. That game with the old triple rebound thing, that seems to knock him out pretty fast. Alright. You can fight with Milan again. Alright, I think it's obvious that the Hans Capon mission is not working out, so we're gonna try Courtship, which is the only other mission I had open.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Thanks.
What now? Should we take a walk?
You don't give up, do you? Well, let me think. And where would you care to go?
We could go along the river.
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Alright, we're gonna take a walk. Right past the outhouse. Good path, Teresa. You really choose a romantic route.
That was a good idea to go for a walk.
I thought
not
so.
that I don't like the mill, but you get
Oh,
tired.
of course
of it.
not.
So
Oh,
I'm
sure.
glad you took me out.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'm glad to take you out, Teresa. It was really cool how you killed all
I'd
those
love
humans.
to see the markets in Prague one day.
Oh, me
Have
too.
you ever been to Prague?
No, I'm
I
a poor
haven't.
blacksmith.
I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly, though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not thinking we're going to see Prague in the next Kingdom Come Deliverance game. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love
to
that.
that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too, so don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle.
Well, anyway.
Last one is a slimy slug.
She talks a lot. I was worried this would be one of those missions where they don't talk very much. Anyway, interesting that she mentioned Jan Hus. That can only go bad places. At least, you know, if you care about him. Oh, good, she is still behind me. Anyway, yeah, no, like I was saying. Oh, crap. She's gonna beat me. About, KCD2, the next game, whenever that gets around to coming out. I really would like to go to Prague, but I don't think it's going to happen for, you know, that. I don't think they're going to have Prague in the game. But Kuttenberg, I could believe that being in there. And now, if there's any Czech people out there who watch this, are Kuttenberg and Kutna Hora the same place? I know that may sound like a stupid question because they have totally different names, but when doing research for some of my videos, they seem to be used interchangeably. So let me know about
fun. Sit down here next to me, Hal.
that. Sure.
And what about you? I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well, and I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
It's endless luxury, money, banquets, games stuffed with other games.
A chicken stuffed with a frog?
Yeah, and that's nothing compared to a frog stuffed with a chicken.
A goat stuffed...
With a pig?
I like the leg.
Now then.
Oh, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
What? I hope your knees didn't buckle too.
You rascal. You know what? Ask me another time.
Another time?
The next time you come to see me. You will come and see me again, won't you?
I don't know. I am awfully busy.
Well, if you do find the time, I'll be glad to see you. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
Just a little way. I don't want anyone to gossip. Thank you for coming with me. Please come and see me again.
I will. In a couple days, we'll see what happens. For now, we have to go find other people who need the help of Henry of Skalitz. Here we go. This seems like people in distress.
We'll work something out. At least here you have a roof over your head.
Ah, Alishka.
God. No!
Well, she doesn't want to talk to me. Let's talk to this guy.
Do you know there's a girl crying on your doorstep?
I executed her husband.
What? You killed him?
No, not like that. It was done lawfully. She knew he had it coming.
So then, why...
Folk would like to drive her out of town. She has no one here. For a while I thought I could take care of her, but it wasn't to be.
Why?
Do you really have to ask? I can't even go to the tavern for company, and no one would sup their ale with me. And when I die, they'll probably push me into a hole with a stick so as not to touch my corpse.
Is it really that bad?
I'm not complaining, mind. It's a well-paid job, if you don't mind being a pariah. They might look sideways at you, too, just for talking to me.
And that's what she's afraid of?
Exactly.
Doesn't that crying girl have any kin?
None she knows of. Poor lass. You could help her, though, if you wanted.
Me? How?
Alishka has no family, but her husband might still have some kin. Nobody will talk to me, but you could find out more.
Why do you want to find her family anyway? Don't you want her to stay here?
I do. She's a splendid woman, but I'd never want to keep her here against her will. The life I lead isn't for everyone.
What would she have to put up with if she stayed with you?
A lot. I can't deny. Most of the townfolk wouldn't give her the time of day, at least not in public. If we had children, it would be even worse for them.
That doesn't sound like a very happy life.
It's not all bad. It's a well-paid job and even respected in a way. And when someone needs a bone set, all of a sudden they forget your reputation.
How can I find out if there's any family?
Try asking Alishka herself. She knows a thing or two about them. But, in the end, you'll still have to go and find out something from the bailiff, or from the records at the rat house.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
My thanks, if only for the thought.
Yeah, see? There we go. Seems like a good task for Henry.
Herman sent me.
What a way to end up.
Don't despair. It could be a lot worse.
Only death could be worse, and I'm not far from it.
Can I ask about your family?
What do you want to know?
Don't you have any kin left? Someone who'd take you in?
No. They all died of the plague. And then I ended up with that man of mine. I always knew he'd get strung up one day.
Didn't your husband have any kin?
Maybe. He mentioned some, but we never went to see them.
Is that all you know?
Yes. But if they're anything like my old man, the bailiff and his catchpoles will know about them.
That's all I need.
That's funny. It reminded me of the thing from Robin Hood Men in Tights, where Robin gets back and he's asking Blinken about his family. Oh, that's funny. Alright, let's go talk to the bailiff. Alright, here's our good buddy now. Ah, he's sitting down. I hate it when they sit down right before you try to talk to him.
God be with you.
Do you know Alishka, the wife of the man who was hanged recently?
The one that's with the executioner now?
That's her.
Life can be cruel sometimes.
Right. And do you know if she has kinfolk somewhere around?
How should I know? Now, if you don't mind, I'm very busy.
If Alishka stays with the executioner, it'll end up being your problem anyway.
Christ, oh, all right then. Tell the scribe.
Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
That guy's rude. But anyway. Let's find the scribe. The Proto-Notorious. Oh, there's an upstairs here. I get it. There he is, lying in bed like a weirdo.
God be with you.
And with you?
I'd like to ask if...
This knee of mine hurts like hell.
Of course it does.
I'd like to ask...
Young man, there's always someone who wants to ask something. What do you need?
I wondered if you could take a look in your books for me, and,
Books? God above, am I to shuffle around here with my knees the way they are?
I could bring you something for your knees.
From some old hag? That's nothing but a load of... Oh! Ow! Oh! Well, I suppose it might be worth a try. Good luck to you.
Embrocation. I gotta get him some embrocation. Alright, that should be simple enough. I am a master alchemist, or potion maker, or whatever. Alchemy sounds wrong, because I always thought alchemy was turning lead into gold. Right? That's alchemy, right? Anyway. Let's make him some embrocation. I don't think I've made that one before. Bane potion, Bard potion, Bavoji's Rage, Digestive potion, Hair of the Dog potion, Cockerel, Savior Schnapps, Marigold Decaction, Lazarus potion, Moonshine. God, there's a lot of these things. I already forgot what I was looking for. There we go! Wild Boar's Tusk. Of course I don't have the stuff I need for it. Now let's see if the, let's see if the salesman up here either has some embrocation or, which he probably does, because I feel like that's probably a pretty popular one. Or at least a boar's tusk I can buy off him.
How's it going?
It's going alright. Alright, let's talk trade. Well, first let's go in here. Aha, there we go. Let's grab some of those. Let's also grab some more Savior Schnapps while we're in here. Never bad to have a couple of them. See if he had a boar's tusk anyway. Oh, he did have a boar's tusk. Look at that. But since we bought the potion, no need to make it. Right? That would be too cool, and I don't want to overwhelm you so early.
My respects to you.
Back at you, buddy.
I've got something here for that knee of yours.
Really?
This ointment should help.
Thank you. Let's just hope it works.
Is it possible to find out from the records where someone lives?
You think we keep records of every serf? For Christ's sake, they breed like rabbits.
But I thought that in the rat house, though, in the books...
Boy, the books are for recording pacts, undertakings, punishments, property rights, and so forth. In other words, important things. We don't keep records of serfs.
Alishka won't be happy about that.
Alishka? You don't mean the one who married into the Mishek family?
Yes. Yes, you know her.
Why wouldn't I? I used to play dice with old Mishek years ago. He had a son, a nice polite lad. How is he?
Oh, he's quite tied up these days.
Well, if you see him, tell him to swing by.
And where are the Misheks living now?
A stone's throw from Ratte by the small fish pond.
Thanks.
Alright, well that was easy. All we had to do was give him some knee ointment, and he spilled the beans on everything, even though they don't keep records on serfs. Is that convenient coincidence? Alright, let's go find that farm. Alright, let's talk to our good buddy, this lady, who looks crabby and old.
What is it now?
I've got information about your daughter-in-law.
Alishka's fine, only she needs...
Never heard of her. Get lost.
She's your nearest kin. Alishka's part of your family, and she really needs you...
I won't help anyone.
Listen, you old hag. If you interrupt me one more time...
Fuck off!
I could make it worth your while.
Really? And what is it you want?
Your son's widow needs help. She has nowhere to go.
What do I care about some useless girl?
She could help you with the farm. She definitely knows how to take care of things.
A bit of help would come in handy. Send her here, then. But don't let her think she'll be taking it easy. She'll have her work cut out.
That sounds quite...
And if I hear a peep out of her, I'll take a stick to her back.
Fine salvation this is.
Alright, well I don't like that lady. Let's go back and tell Alishka all about this, but I'm gonna recommend she doesn't come here. So we'll pick it up back at Gallows Hill. Hey, look what we found on our way back up to Gallows Hill. Looks like a less official Gallows Hill. With a spooky, scary hanging guy. Alright, so that's kind of fun. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I wonder if this guy murdered that person. Doesn't seem very official, and it's right here, right next to his outhouse. There's no way he didn't hear about it. Anyway, let's talk to Herman about what we found. Herman, best name ever.
Alishka's looking better.
She is, but she's not happy. God sent the poor girl great trials.
Indeed.
Did you know her whole family was wiped out by the plague? She was barely 12.
Losing your family isn't easy.
Ah, sorry, I wasn't thinking. So, did you find out anything about that kin of hers?
I have. I tracked them down. They say they'd take her in, but I'm not sure she'd do well there.
Leave that to her. I just hope she'll be better off than now.
Alright, we'll tell her about it, but like I said, if I've got an option, I'm not sending her there.
What do you want from me?
Rude.
You're not crying now?
I'm not. I've wept enough for a lifetime.
It's a bit of a change since my last visit.
I haven't had much luck in my life, but I've always worked things out in the end. Tears are no help to anything.
That's true.
So, did you find out something about them?
I did. I found your husband's father and mother, and they're willing to take you in.
But...
Actually, they died.
Oh my god. So now I'm really all alone in this world. Could it be my fate to stay with the executioner? They do say God moves in mysterious ways.
You're right. I'll have another talk with Herman.
God bless.
It was a good lie, Henry. As far as I know, they weren't dead.
I've heard the way you talk about her, and, would you like Alishka to stay?
You know, Hal, she was always the sweetest girl. When she came with her family to Ratai, still single, she was a sight to behold. And it might surprise you, but she even had a word or two for me now and again. It grieved me when she married that wastrel. It was a foolish idea, but I always thought maybe she and I could... Well, fate likes a good laugh. Now I've strung up her old man. I have her under my roof. After all the years I was thinking of her. I don't want her to leave, but I don't want her to be unhappy here either.
There's a lot of back and forth in this mission. I'm glad they just live at the same place.
Have you made your mind up?
I can't decide. I don't know Mishik's at all, but at least I'd have a family.
Herman could give you a family too.
He's a decent, upright fellow. I've met none better, and that's the honest truth. But he's an executioner.
And what's the problem? That the other women won't chat with you down at the creek? Did that sort of gossip ever interest you anyway? He's a fine man, isn't he? He's willing to take care of you, and he has the means to do it, and he wants you. He's so sick with love for you, he can't even sleep.
But did he really say that?
He told me he's been in love with you for years. He said he always thought you were the sweetest girl in Ratai.
That's true. We used to meet now and again and exchange a few words. Well, he always treated me nicely. By all that's holy, you're right. I'll stay here. God bless. Herman?
Yes?
Can I stay here with you?
You mean for good?
If you don't want me to.
You can! By God, you can! You've made me the happiest man in the world.
Her super dirty dress is really bothering me. All right, look at that tough love. We've helped out a couple. That's what good guy Henry does. And so what if her mother-in-law came down with a sudden case of broken neck after spouting off to me like that? You know, it was a weird coincidence, and there was really nothing we could do about it either way. So let's see if there's anything else that we could do quickly. All right, let's see if Teresa's got some spare time for a date.
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening. I want you to take me there.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
Well, I don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will, I promise.
Let's be going then.
Go to taverns a lot, do you?
So, here we are. Shall we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Always raining.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it alright?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh.
But really?
Yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
All right. Oh, it's...
All right.
It's fine. Oh, very nice. Not so bad. You've worn me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow and calf. Ah, that's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her. You'll pay for that, boy.
No, I think you'll pay for that. One hit.
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine. Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though.
He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
That tickles.
Baby.
So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting.
Woo! She shot her shot.
Oh.
Alright, so we've been courting Teresa. That feels like we definitely accomplished all of the good in the world. So, that's where we're going to end it today, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.